Hello, my loves. It's Natalie Adele dropping in. And in this video, this is part of the Tantric Embodiment series that I'm doing with the intention of breaking down just some really foundational tantric practices that you can start weaving into your already existing practices. And so the first thing I want to talk about is the lower triangle. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to talk about what is the lower triangle, how it relates to Tantra, and how you can start bringing awareness to this energy center of your body. And so the lower triangle is the energy centers of the first three chakras of your body. The root chakra, your first chakra, the sacral chakra, your second chakra, and your solar chakra, your third chakra. These are ribs down. These are considered your foundational chakras. These are considered your primal energy centers. These are formed in your formative years, meaning ages 7 to 10 and younger, all the way into utero. And so Tantra is a practice that incorporates and actually really addresses the lower three energy centers. Now, a lot of other spiritual practices focus on ascending energy, right? Opening up the heart chakra, connecting to your third eye, opening up the crown, quantum healing, right? Tantra is a down and in path. It's a down and through path. So we go deep, 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 low, low, low into those primal energy centers. Now, that's not to say that it doesn't include the upper chakras, because Tantra includes everything, right? However, it's different in that it does incorporate the lower energy centers. We don't neglect those energy centers of the body. And in Tantra, it's believed that full harmony and healing and clearing of those lower energy centers is required and so valuable if we want to then ascend, right? And so yeah, that's the lower triangle, the first three energy centers. I'll break it down slightly for you here. So the first chakra is the root chakra. The color is red. The element is earth. And the mantra with the root chakra is, I am safe. I belong. I am here. And so when it's in harmony, we feel like we belong. We feel safe. When it's out of harmony, we feel anxious. We feel disembodied. Because the root chakra, earth, it's physical. It's the physical world. It's our body. It's the tailbone. It's the legs. Yeah? It's our feet, the earth below us. So that's the root chakra. The second center, your sacral center, is the element of water, the color orange. The mantra with that chakra is, I create, I play, I'm free, you know? When it's harmonized, we feel playful, we feel pleasure, we feel connected to pleasure, we feel connected to our creative potential. Okay. When it's out of harmony, we feel stuck, we feel rigid, both physically and emotionally. We feel the need to grip and control and predict the outcome, and we're in a stagnant moment of our lives creatively. Yeah. And then the third center is your solar center, your solar chakra. It's the sun, it's the fire element. The mantra with that is, I am powerful. I am radiant, right? And so when that's in harmony, we feel confident, but from a soul-driven space. We are a leader. We celebrate ourselves and others for their successes and their endeavors. And we radiate. We feel joyful, right? With that sun, that warmth. When it's out of harmony, we feel cold. We feel numb. We feel dull. We don't feel inspired. We don't feel like we have direction. It's really difficult to maintain boundaries. Now, the lower three energy centers. The first two are personal. It's all about you. You know, so we store a lot of childhood wounding here, fear, guilt, insecurity, jealousy, comparison. And the third energy center is now relating to other people. This is where we start to warm up and open up into the world. And this is where relationships come into play. And I always say, when the lower three energy centers are in harmony, you then are sitting on a throne. that your Queen of Hearts can truly lead from a deeply embodied, confident, powerful space. And so the lower energy center, just bringing awareness to that is Tantra. How do you do that? Close your eyes and drop into your body often throughout the day. So most of us are very connected to our upper centers, right? Our third eye and our crown. This is the head brain, analytical, intellect, right? Thinking mind. There's incredible benefits to the upper chakras, and we want to balance that. So we want to shift the energy down into the gut brain, the space of intuition, the space of connection, the space of knowing without reason. And so a way to practice that, aka practice Tantra, is to, I call it drop anchor. Close the eyes, drop your awareness down into your body. It might even be helpful to place your hands on your belly. And imagine you're like a huge hourglass turned upside down. And imagine all that weight, all that heaviness, all that tension draining out of your head, down the ribs, all the way into your pelvic bowl. Feel the weight of you, right? Get close to the ground. So just by bringing your awareness down into the body, by taking deep belly breaths, diaphragmatic breaths, for the sisters out there, connecting to your womb, placing your hand on your womb and breathing into that space. You can repeat those mantras that I said with each chakra, right? The root, I am here, I am safe, I belong. The second center, I play, I create, I am free. And the third center, I radiate, I am powerful. You can bring those energies and those mantras into whatever practice you're already doing, your yoga practice, your journaling practice, right? Your dance practice. You can bring this into your lovemaking. You can embody the energy of the lower three energy centers. And it's that simple. Where our attention goes, energy flows, prana flows, life force flows, turn on flows. Where turn on flows, healing naturally happens. So I think the first step in this, in getting unstuck from the lower energy centers that are dense, that are ancient, that have been with us from the day we were born, is to just bring your loving awareness there. I wrote a whole ebook on this. It's called Return, a healing descent into the body. It covers the nervous system and the lower energy centers. We go into much deeper detail of how these energy centers look like when they're in alignment and when they're out of alignment. And then I talk about specific self-care rituals that you can do to harmonize them. That's the beauty of Tantric Embodiment. It's not involving the head brain. It involves breath, sound, and movement, intentionality, right? Ritual, self-care practices. So when we drop our energy into the body naturally heals itself because it's naturally intelligent, so innately, divinely intelligent. It knows how to self-organize and heal. So step one, lower energy centers, lower triangle. Tantra involves this part of the body, unlike a lot of other spiritual and sacred practices and lineages. So that's having the awareness of it. And then step two, dropping anchor often throughout the day. Send your breath low into the body, into the tailbone, into the womb, into the pelvic bowl, and breathe there. That alone will change everything. And then step three, if you're curious to learn about specific practices for the specific lower three chakras, check out my ebook. I'll leave a link below. There's also a link in my bio if you're watching this on Instagram. So I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment. What did you learn? And I'll see you in the next video. We're going to talk about eco-sensuality. We'll go into earth element, water element, and fire element for those lower three chakras and talk about how you can incorporate your sensuality to heal these energy centers. Sending you so much love.